everybody out there, this is the Ultimate Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, bringing you guys a video on some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle for the JP side specifically. Now in this video, we are going to be talking about the man, Super Saiyan 4 Goku himself. As you guys may know, the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the full power one, is coming out, I believe July 1st on JP, and he is super sick. They did a really good job with him, and I'm just here to talk about some of the things he does. And there's also a free-to-play LR cooler, a metal cooler, which is really nice. So I'm going to talk about him too, and I'm also going to talk about something else that they're doing that is a little bit interesting. But I'll get to that after I talk about the Goku and the cooler. So it's a little bit interesting. I kind of like the idea, but I don't know. Some people may not, but whatever. So first off, let's start off by getting into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Let's check out the card here. So, as you guys can see, there is the card art right now, and I have to just say, take a minute to appreciate what they did with this card art, because this is an amazing, amazing card art. Because you guys don't know, this is supposed to be the card art of when he did the Dragon Fist on, I believe, Sin Shenron. So, it's really, really, really nice. Really nice indeed. I like what they did with it, you know, especially the red glow around him. It is really, really nice. So to start out with his leader skill is full power category characters get Chi plus 3, all stats 150% up, and tech types get Chi plus 3, all stats was 90% up. Now they did adopt the leader skill from the LRs a little bit, from the 90%, and basically what this means is for tech types that aren't full power category, they get 90% boost. Tech types that are, they get the 150%. I just want to clarify that so that no one gets confused by it. Because I know a lot of people get confused by it, and I just want to make sure, you know, so that's how that separation works. Because I know at first when they did that, people got confused. So, let's actually take a look at the link skills now, and the passive skill too. Now, I was able to translate this, so what the passive skill says, it's called Culmination, but I feel like they might change the name later on. But what it does is, it is attack plus 100% at the start of the turn, and the more HP you have, the more attack and defense boost you get, and it's a max of 70%. So basically total, he will have 170% boost to attack and 70% boost HP, defense, if your HP is at full, I'm guessing, since it says more. And he has a medium chance to counter a super attack. Now, seeing as how medium was for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta before, it is probably 30% chance, which I'm not too much of a fan of when I found this out, because I wanted it to be 50%, because 30% chance for people who have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, have had him, and you have used him and still use him today, they know that this 30% chance is not reliable. It's not very reliable, especially when you need it to happen. So I was hoping, like, come on, give him the 50%. Just give him the Gogeta power, because Gogeta's countering is amazing. And I was hoping they would do the same thing here. But I guess, you know what, whatever. That's what they chose to do what they do. So I am not really going to complain about that. And his link skills are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle, GT, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle. Now, Saiyan Lineage, I don't know why they put that on him. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know why they put that on him. But, it's kind of stupid, but whatever. His main buddies right now, from the looks of the link skills, is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Because they have literally everything in common except for Saiyan Pride, Kamehameha, and Saiyan Lineage. That's it. Everything else that's important, they have everything in common. So definitely put them, and you can put them on a Pure Saiyans team too, so definitely put them with them. So, yeah, his stats are really good too. Stats are good too, honestly. Good attack, good HP and everything. And just a second, if we check here for the max orbs, or max orb potential for the stats, as you can see right here, they are actually high. They're very high. Very likened to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's, because if I remember correctly, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta also had 17,000 attack points. So, attack points, yeah, this became Yu-Gi-Oh! All of a sudden. So, yeah, the stats are very similar. It looks like same thing. He's kind of lacking in defense compared to the other stats, but overall, amazing, amazing stats. Now, we're actually going to get into the cooler real quick. We're going to get into the cooler, and before we do, I want to tell you right now, I don't have the full information for it because, unfortunately, I wasn't able to translate it properly because I ran out of time to do it, but, you know, I kind of just figured out, just tried to do what I can. So basically what he does, he gives you, his leader skill is extreme types get Kai plus 3 and all stats plus 70%. And I believe his super attack is catastrophic, or not catastrophic, colossal damage, and I believe attack plus 30% up for all allies, I believe that's what it is. And his passive skill is the more HP you have, the higher your attack defense boost is, which is max 90%. And second part, I don't remember what that is because I wasn't able to properly remember that. It's something about 2, but I don't remember what it was. So now that that's over with, there are other units like the GT Cell, the GT Frieza, and the GT Kid Goku, that new one. But I'm going to actually get into those when they come to the game because they're not super important right now, especially about what I'm talking about here. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the return of the LR fusions. Because if you guys don't know, along with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they're putting a banner for the LR Super Gogeta and the LR Super Vegeta. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a picture to show you guys what I mean, but basically there's going to be 2 banners. And what's interesting about this is, in the LR Fusion banner, that's what I'm going to call it since they're both in it, that's what I'm going to call it. Basically, they're putting the Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the banner as well, but at a lower rate to summon him. Now, this is kind of strange, because if they do this, it will kind of defeat the purpose of putting a main summon for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but at the same time, it's a really good idea, because if you guys, a lot of people may notice that back before, when there were like 2 banners, like for Gogeta Janemba and for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron, everyone was like, oh no, like which one do I summon for? Because they wanted this one, but they also wanted this one, like it was really tough, and they're like, oh man, I have to choose, like I have 50 stones, I can do one multi, but which one am I going to do it on? Because like you want both units, but you can only get one of them right now. So that is the problem, was a problem, but for this banner it looks like it's not a problem, because you can get all 3 of them, but the Goku's at lower rates. Now I honestly like the idea of what they did here, I really do, because this gives it easier, as I said before, this makes it easier so you don't have to face the choice of, should I pick this one or this one, like miss it on these 2 or miss out on him. It doesn't do that to you, and, you know, I honestly, that's a fair thing, you know, make it lower rate, that's a fair deal, it's a pretty fair deal to me. Obviously though, when it comes to which one you should summon on, I'm not really going to try to influence your choices here, like so to speak. I'm not really gonna like tell you should summon on this one or you should summon on this one. That one is entirely up to you, but I will just say right now, depending on what you have, will greatly affect which one you summon on. Because for a lot of people who don't have the LR fusions, any of them, or some of the people who only have one of them, like didn't get any dupes, they're probably going to want to summon on that one more, because not only do they have the chance to get the Goku, but they also have the chance to get another fusion of it, another LR fusion, which would be really amazing. But for people who do have the LR fusions pretty maxed out, or maybe even completely maxed out, they're probably going to just go to the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner. Probably going to go to that because it's higher chance of getting him. But, you know, like I said, depending on what you have will greatly affect what you will summon on. And if I am correct, I don't know the statistics on this exactly, but if I'm correct, a Dokkan exclusive that is new, I believe has a 4% chance of being pulled on their own banner. And if they lower that in the Fusion banner, they're probably going to lower it to close to maybe, I would say, 2 to 1%, just to make that fair. So it's pretty fair, but that is what they're doing. So we will obviously, if they do roll out more events, they haven't shown any, but if they do, we'll know later on. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video, guys. If you guys did like the video, be sure to blast that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. This has been Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, signing out.